Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Scott's NBA Talk. That was an amazing game tonight. I was at the Amway Center. I watched the Orlando Magic take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, I didn't know all the stats, so I kind of looked up some of the stuff before I made this video. Jonathon Simmons played out of his mind in that third quarter when he scored 22 points. Matter of fact, Cleveland, guess how many points they scored in the third quarter? 22 points. Cleveland scored as many points as Jonathon Simmons in the third quarter. That second half by Cleveland, I think, has got to be the best second half since I've been a season ticket holder. I think this is like 3 or 4 years now. It's got to be the best second half I've ever seen. We trailed 67-51. I was sitting there telling somebody, I said, man, this game's over. Because I'm sitting there, I'm like, but then I've been hearing all these reports on TV like Cleveland's defense is bad. Like the first quarter, I was like, okay, but we gave up 43, which was the highest we gave up all season to a team. We gave up 43 in the first quarter. I thought, oh gosh, we're done. It's going to be a long night. That was my first thought. I admit, I had that negative thought. And I'm like, 67-51, we're done. All of a sudden, the third quarter, I don't know, it's like something took over Jonathon Simmons when he scored 22 points. That was the greatest performance I've ever seen. Because I usually hate when we play Cleveland and Golden State. I feel like they're going to blow us out of the gym. This year, Cleveland has not been like it's been. And I enjoy it. And here's the hard thing about that, though. The guy that coaches the Cleveland Cavaliers, I went to high school with him. So it's kind of like, it's one of those tough things. But Jonathon Simmons, 34 points. He was plus 18 when he was on the floor. Him and Evan Fournier were they were balling tonight. They shot, between the two of them, they shot 19 of 30 from the field. Now, they didn't shoot too well from 3. They shot 3 of 10, but, I mean, Simmons had 8 of 9 from the free throw line. He played 35 minutes. That is unreal. I was pumped. I think I thought I threw my voice out for a minute because I was cheering so loud. I don't think Now it's weird because we have a 2-game winning streak. We beat Miami last night. I'm sitting there going, okay, it's good to have every now and then we can do a 2-game winning streak, but we do need to lose a lot of the rest of these games because we need that pick. We need a top pick next year. I'm hoping the lottery gods will fall with us and give us a top 2 pick. But I think Jonathon Simmons going forward has to be one of our future pieces. He's got to. I said that a week ago, I was like, man, he needs to come off the bench. But if he could play like he plays tonight, he needs to start all the time like we've been doing starting lately. I know he'd probably have 34 in him every night. And get 15 or 20, that'd be great. 34 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. 12 of 17 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, and 8 of 9 from the free throw line in 35 minutes. He came from the San Antonio Spurs. If I remember right, I think he paid $100. I may be wrong on this. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. But I thought I heard he paid $150 to go try out for the Spurs when he was with them. And I find that very interesting. I didn't know you could do that, I guess. If I was 20 years younger, I'd go try out for the Magic. But I'm 42, so... And I can't run like I could at 22. Jonathon Simmons has got to be part of our future. I think Mario Hezonja has got to be part of our future. He has gotten better. He was a plus 10 on the floor. Fournier was a plus 20. Simmons was a plus 18. Bismack was good. 11 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks. Elfrid Payton only took 8 shots, but he made 5 of them. That's good. I can live with 10 points, 8 assists. I'm still not completely sold on him, Elfrid Payton. As our starter, I think we need a starter and go out and get us 15 a night. At least 15. I'm not sold on DJ Augustine as a starter either. I like him coming off the bench. He gives us energy off the bench. I personally do want to see Trae Young in Orlando Magic jersey. I hope that happens. Oh, I tell you right now, I think our fan base would go crazy. And we would have a star again. Now, Jonathon Simmons may become that. Jonathan Isaac might be. But tonight's game was what an incredible comeback after trailing by 21 points. I mean, this was better than, what was it? Was it a year and a half ago? But I think it was a preseason game where we trailed the Pelicans by 23 and came back. This was better. Anytime you do this during the regular season, I now see why people like Boston, Isaiah, I'm going to talk about Cleveland side a little bit now. Isaiah Thomas does not, in my opinion, is not a max contract player. He is not a max contract player. He should not get no $200 million. I know he's only 5'9" and all that, but you need to be able to defend a little better. You can't be a one-way player and expect to get $200 million. Or 100. I'm not even sure I'd give him $100 million. He's not worth it. He was great in Boston. He had one great year, and I think that's what's happened. He had one great year. And here's the funniest thing about the Cleveland side tonight. Only one player had a plus and a plus minus. You wait till you hear this guy's stat. Okay? This guy shot 0 for 7 from the field. Played 14 minutes and was the only player in the plus for the Cavs. Guess who that player was? You're gonna get surprised. You didn't even make a shot out of 7 shots. Derrick Rose. Yeah, that's the most hilarious thing. Derrick Rose, the only plus player. He didn't even make a shot. That's just too funny. When I saw that stat, I was like, that's got to be a typo or something. But yeah. And I got to say another thing on back to the Orlando side. I've got to say something. Like, Kim Birch, I think I said that right, and Wes Iwundu, hopefully I said that right, defended LeBron James. Reminds me of the Heat and the Spurs finals, Kawhi Leonard against LeBron James. Actually, this was better. I know that sounds weird, because neither one of those guys are a star yet. I don't know if they will be, but I think they're going to be decent role players at least. Wes Iwundu and Kim Birch were defending LeBron James. LeBron James started having troubles. It was great. It was great. Orlando defeating Cleveland 116-98. I'm going to break down the scores by quarter, okay? Cleveland was up 43-31 after 1. Cleveland was up 67-51 at halftime. 67-51, right? You're thinking this game is over. Now let me do the math real quick. Okay, I did the math real quick. At the end of the third quarter, the Orlando Magic ended up being up by 3 at 92-89. I gotta admit, that was scary because I'm like, okay, 3-point lead. Sometimes fourth quarters, this team scares me. Orlando does. But the fourth quarter, that has got to be the best defense. Because Cleveland scored 9 points. Listen to this. 9 points in the fourth quarter. 9 points. We scored 24. We win 116-98. Now that was a comeback and a win. We outscored Cleveland 65-31. That's a 34-point turnaround the second half. I don't know if there's a big stat maker who knows this, but tell me if anyone can find the stats. Tell me if that is not the best second half margin in last, I'm going to say 3 years. If that's the best in the last 3 years. Somebody who's great at researching stats, I would love to know if that is. Because that, I think, to me, that felt like it. 65-31. This was the team the last so many years that just come in and just annihilate opponents. I think Cleveland is bored. I really do. But I still have them in the finals because I think they're just playing like they're bored. Like, oh, let's just get through the season, blah, blah, blah. But, the Orlando Magic now have won 2 games, so they go to if I did this right, I think it's at 17-36, and Cleveland dropped to 30-22. I still, though, don't want to see Orlando win a bunch more games just because of, like I said, I want Trae Young on this team. Colin Sexton might be a second alternative. I think we do need a point guard. I know we've got 3 point guards already. But we could slide Mac to the 2 if we have Mac next year. So I think personally we should go Trae Young. If we bring back Peyton, let's do it like 3 years at $24 million maybe. Congratulations to the Orlando Magic. That was a second half for the ages. That was a second half for the ages. The fact you did it against Cleveland, a top 3 team in the Eastern, I almost said Western Conference. I'm getting sleepy, people. In the Eastern Conference, that's saying something. That is saying something. I'm trying to sell my ticket for Thursday. I just really don't want to watch us play Atlanta. And I'm trying to get some Magic money, so I think I got it on the thing, my app or something. So I'm selling the ticket to Atlanta game. I started at 25. That's what I'm trying to get 25, I guess. But I don't know. Watching Atlanta is kind of boring. Twice in a year. Once I could live with it, but I can't watch them twice. I don't know. I'm just bored with them. So I hope those of you that were at the game tonight had as much fun as I did. That was amazing. And also, I want to announce something. I'm going to announce it on the site, but I'm going to announce it now too. I'll remind people. March 2nd, I think we're playing Detroit. After the game, I'm going to be downtown at the Sidebar restaurant. I booked myself a hotel downtown for the 2 games, the 2nd and 3rd, and I'm going to be at Sidebar after the Magic game. I have not gone downtown after a game before, so it will be different. So if you want to meet another Magic fan, you want to meet me, cool. I'm more willing to say hi, talk basketball with you. I love talking basketball. And I'm working on a website where you're going to be able to buy any player, any player that I can find you want. And so I'm going to have all the 30 teams. So and it'll have a drop-down menu. So if you're looking for a certain player and I have it on there, you'll be able to see it in a drop-down menu. Real easy. I wanted to change the site because I thought, well, maybe it'll make it easier than sitting there and having, all that. But the teams will be by division. It will be by division. But whenever you go to the team, you see the team. You'll see a drop-down menu. So that's what's coming. Can't wait to get my taxes back either. That'll be great. Excuse me. But yeah, Magic Empire. The second half, I feel like the Force was with us. So if we're not going to get a top 2 pick, to top 3 pick, top pick, I'd love to get the top pick. That'd be interesting. But if we get second pick, I'd be happy with that because it's like, okay, it'll make our decision easier, I think. As of right now, I do think Ayton's going number 1. But I think they've had Trae Young fall as far as 5. But the only thing is, I'm kind of wondering is if we were going to take Trae Young, though, because he's not a great defender. But, he could learn to defend. It was a wonderful game. I hope all of you enjoyed it as much as I did. And March 2nd, I will be downtown at Sidebar after the game. So if you want to shoot the breeze. Why did I announce this? I don't know. Just think it'd be cool to interact with fans. It's great. Probably sit and have a beer or something or some drink. I don't know. I don't drink usually. I don't really like to drink at the games that much. Well, to me, it's overpriced and all that. But what are your thoughts on this game? Kind of went off topic a little bit, I guess. But Jonathon Simmons, amazing. That was the most incredible performance. The 34 points, career high 34 points, 22 points in the third quarter. Thank you for listening to Scott's NBA Talk. If you liked this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you want, tell your friends about it. And if you have an idea for a topic you'd like me to try to cover, I'll do my best and see if I can cover it. But thank you for watching.